Welcome guys, today we present to you the top 5 RPG games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Dungeon Hunter 5, an online game with a size of 900 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Fate has thrust the land into an age of chaos that ushered in the rise of darkness. Now, the people must fend for themselves against bandits, monsters and other terrors. However, for mercenaries and bounty hunters, this is an age of unbridled opportunity and prosperity, for justice always demands a high price, and their business has never been better. Discover the casual controls that make amazing combat moves easily accessible to anyone. Hunt down monsters, dark knights, devil minions, demon mages and other villains in more than 90 dungeon crawler missions, including epic levels for true ARPG dungeon legends. Explore gorgeous environments, unlike any dungeon game you've seen, from the shattered realm of Valenthia to the cold and barbarous Valen outpost. Rally up to 3 other player heroes to fight side by side in co-op multiplayer mode. Hire friends as allies to help you become a great slayer of evil along your journey of vengeance, where you'll discover arcane legends, join a guild and clash against other players in competitive battles. Lineage W, an online game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Lineage W is an MMORPG that immerses you in the same universe as the classic Lineage game, but now with a new story. This plot, which includes plenty of fantastical elements, places you a century and a half after the first installment's timeline. Lineage W has some pretty spectacular 3D graphics shown from a bird's eye view. Select one of the available roles to play as a knight, mage, or fairy, each of which has a unique set of skills that you can develop as you play. One of the key aspects of Lineage W is its easy-to-manage controls, which are perfectly adapted to touch screens. If you choose manual controls, on the other hand, you'll find a virtual D-pad on the left side of the screen which you can use to move around the map. On the right, you'll see the usual action buttons for attacks that you can use to wreak havoc in every battle. The combat system in this game has been completely refreshed. You can even team up with players from all over the world for extra support. Likewise, with NCSOFT, you can choose a cross-platform option to access the same game from PCs and smartphones. Lineage W has all your favorite elements from this beloved series. Exploring Aiden almost 150 years after the first installment's timeline is a huge incentive for anyone who's a fan of this spectacular MMORPG.
Tower Hunter Urza's Trial, an offline game with a size of 400 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Tower Hunter Urza's Trial is a classic roguelike side-scrolling action game. From the first-person perspective of heroine Urza, players will lift the veil of an adventure story. Urza signed a contract with the devil since childhood and she gained the ability to be reborn. Thanks to this ability, Urza was able to head off a danger when skating on thin ice and explore the unknown world in the tower. There is a harsh punishment for death in this game. After Urza dies, she will be sent back to the initial location by the devil's magic of time and space. Same as other games, Urza can also be revived on the spot with rare props. In the endless challenges, Urza will collect precious materials and treasures and become stronger and stronger.
Katekyo Hitman Reborn, an online game with a size of 1.6 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. is an action RPG based on the manga anime Katekyo Hitman Reborn. This game introduces you to the original story of the manga series created by Akira Amano. Thus, you can relive the adventures of Suna Sawada and his friends. Although fans of the series will enjoy the story, the game focuses heavily on battles as it is an RPG and action game. The gameplay is similar to Naruto Ultimate Storm or Hunter x Hunter. Your character moves through vertically scrolling scenes as you try to defeat the enemies that dare stand in her way, before they can. Luckily for you, you can create a team of up to 3 heroes and switch between them at any time during the battles. Controls in Hitman Reborn are the same as usual in this type of beat-em-up. The virtual joystick is on the left, while the buttons are on the right. In addition to the basic attacks, each of your characters will be able to maneuver, use 3 abilities, and use a special attack after charging it by hitting enemies. Finally, Hitman Reborn is an RPG that brings the action of the original series to your Android device. It's an RPG that will captivate fans of this manga anime series with exciting beat-em-up battles, multiple game modes, and loads of characters. Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier, an online game with a size of 1.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Final Fantasy is a battle royale set 30 years before the events that transpire in Final Fantasy VII. In the city of Midgard, players need to fight among themselves for the privilege of becoming the first soldier recruit the organization Cloud claims to belong to. The way Final Fantasy VII works is by combining the core of playability that you see in almost all of the most significant battle royale mobile games, like PUBG Mobile, Fortnite, Free Fire, and Creative Destruction, with other elements more traditionally found in MOBAs, like enemies that appear on the map, magic, special abilities, and even invocations. The result is a truly unique title. Something else that will make fans of the original game want to dive headfirst into battle is the scenery. Midgard is one of the most symbolic cities in video game history, and in The First Soldier, you can explore some of the most well-known locations like you have never seen them before. You can visit the church where you met Aerith for the first time, the Don Corneo suburbs, the Seventh Heaven Bar, and many more. Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier is a risk for Square Enix, considering they are bringing one of the best-loved installments of their star franchise to a new genre. Fortunately, they did so with courage and originality, creating a visually spectacular game that will soon be rubbing shoulders with the best mobile has to offer.